Hey, real quick before we get into this video, as of recording, we're pretty early into the life cycle of the Gundam card game. We know about 80% of the rules, and we know maybe like 10 to 15% of the cards for the first wave of products. But you guys enjoyed the first video, the first trial game that we did so much, and I've been enjoying playing it as well that I want to make another video for this too. So again, this is going to be pretty outdated. There's going to be a pinned comment at the top that's going to try to get as much information as you guys want. And even if this video is going to be outdated, the website you see behind me, Eggman Events, will not be. I'll continue to update this with deck lists as we get more cards and also tournaments way down the line, but I'm really committed to supporting this game as much as I can, like I do for other Bandai card games. And if you guys want the decks that we use for this video, they're also here on this page, the staff deck list. So you can click on either the blue-green Wing Gundam or the white-green Wing Gundam, which are these here, which is on the on-site deck builder, which again, we're going to keep this up to date with new card reveals. And if you guys want proxies, you can press the gear and hit the proxies and you'll get a PDF template for it too. So that's going to be it. Enjoy the match. Thank you to Nicky for playing with me, and enjoy. All right, we've got our match here. I'm on the left, we got Nicky on the right. Right now, our setup procedures are each player starts with 6 cards in hand, and the first player doesn't draw. And since the card pool is pretty small right now, we generally don't have a lot of early gameplay, so a lot of passing back and forth. And we're going to have Nicky at 2 resources and 1 EX resource, so he is at level 3. So you're going to be able to play this Zaku 2, which is quite nice to be able to play that early. And you know what, I'm like, you know, that's a pretty good card. We're going to play it out. And no additional pilot to put underneath it, so we're just going to be able to put it out there. We have the first contact from Nicky, so being able to ramp up to an additional resource as well and pass it right back, deciding not to attack in case we do have a pilot to put underneath ours to be able to get the pair. So if we do trade, we get the additional pilot there. So we're just going to attack into their EX base, 3-3. And we're going to play out our second copy of the Zaku 2 and then also a Gelgoog. So going pretty wide already, pretty nice tempo there. And we're going to see if they have a way to put a pilot underneath here. So they're going to play 2 to play out their own copy of Gelgoog. And then from here, we're going to put Char into the field. And we're talking about it, you know, Gelgoog is probably the better one since it just needs a Zeon trait. So you will be able to link with it, which means you can attack with Gelgoog this turn. And then we just need to have a card as a pilot for there. So we have the Quarte there, Quarte for it, so it gets a +1/+1, and then also if it does get destroyed, you are able to get that 3/1 token. So trading into our Zaku 2, and we don't have a pilot in it, so it doesn't get the token. And then they're just going to attack into our EX base and pass there. So these pilots definitely helping. 1 health for their Gelgoog right now. And definitely a lot on this game right now. With I don't know if there's going to be like ways to give a little like extra damage to places, but it's very, very strong to do some advantage trades like that. So we have our first base. It's the Earth House there. Being able to take a card from our life and add it to hand and put that base there. We have our Wing Gundam that we're playing out for 2. A good 4/3 body, and then another copy of the Gelgoog. So again, we're able to go super wide. We're going to trade into their Gelgoog there. Just get rid of it. A little unfortunate, and then we're going to attack into their copy of the Zaku 2. So we are able to go wider on the board, but these 3/1 tokens are great, especially since both the bodies that we have right now have 3 health, so we're not really able to really trade with it really nicely right now. All right, they're going to play out the Wing Gundam, the first one that we see this game. It has the Breach 5 ability, is really good, and they have the Hero, so being able to attack at the turn you're played, having a 7/7 body and having Breach to get rid of our base is super good tempo-wise, and we're going to have to attack into it to change it. And we're also going to get another damage from the token there. Going to hit the Sandrock Gundam, and there's also the Thalmel right there. So being able to take a card from life, we're going to play another 3/1 token, and then they have a 5 health base in their shield area. So pretty good tempo there. Counting up the amount of resources we have right now, we're just going to trade the Gelgoog into the Wing Gundam. And then we have our own Wing Gundam here, but unfortunately we don't have the Hero for the additional attack that turn. So we're just going to play a 3rd copy of Zaku 2, and then we're going to pass it back to Nicky. So we are able to attack with it next turn if it is able to survive and get some good value for it. But definitely would have appreciated a Hero for attack this turn. All right, Nicky's looking at cards for this next turn. It's got a good amount of resources right now. And one thing I've noticed for sure in this game is that you need to balance out the resources, but if you use cards too quickly, you can just like run out of them real quickly. So they have the draw 2, which is really great in this mini format. We have the first contact, which has a burst where we're able to get an EX resource, and then another Wing Gundam in our life, which we're not able to do anything with. Nicky plays their second Wing Gundam, but they don't have the hero to combo with it. And then we're going to go here. So we've got quite a bit of resources in the EX resource. We're going to start with an Overflowing Affection for 1 to be able to draw 2 and put 1 card from our hand into our trash. We're going to put the Gundam Sandrock in there. And looking for the rest of our turn, we're going to play out a Falmouth ourselves. This again is a 5 health base, which is able to play a 3/1 token on the board. And I'm definitely hoping we have some kind of pilot to be able to combo with our Wing Gundam, because there's a 4/5 right now, and we do end up having the Char there, so we're able to just attack in there, get the breach effect. We do take quite a bit of damage, but we do get rid of their base. And then we're going to attack into their life once again. No burst there, and then we're just going to leave their tokens out, because their tokens could do some good trades, and they have a... since we have a base out, their tokens don't have a way to do 5 damage by themselves. They're going to have to use both attacks to get rid of our 1 base, and that's generally a pretty good trade. All right, Nicky's got another copy of Falmouth there. Going down to 3 life, but having a 5 health base is good. Three whole tokens on board, which is quite a lot. All right, and then we're going to be able to get another draw 2. Yeah, in this format, not having access to draw 2 is pretty rough. They're going to trade into our Wing Gundam with their token. And they're going to play the Gundam for 2, and then they also have the Amuro there, which has this 1 pair. Choose 1 enemy with HP or 5 or less, and you get to rest it, and then they're able to attack into our other Wing Gundam. So that's actually was a really good trade, and because I wasn't able to put a pilot underneath there, I got all the advantage we need from the Wing Gundam. So that's pretty tricky for us to be able to get our value there. So we're going to play another copy of Overflowing Affection. And we're deciding on what we want to discard. We're going to get rid of Gundam Sandrock once again. And we're going to trade our token into their Gundam just to get rid of it. We're going to play out another Wing Gundam, and we have a hero to combo with it. So this is going to be able to attack into their token and do an additional 5 damage to their base. And then we have, I think this is like our last copy of Zaku 2. I think this is the 4th one we've played. So this is pretty much it. I've got like 1 card in hand. If they're able to get some good value off this, they're likely going to be able to win here. But the being able to have the additional copy of the Wing Gundam, be able to get some breach damage in, I think is going to be strong, and we're going to see if they have an answer to it. And man, yeah, Nicky has just so many more cards in hand than I do right now. Just being able to get those draw 2s and just everything else. He's made some really good trades. All right, and thinking about this as well, we do have 9 resources right now. We're going to be able to play out the Falmouth. Again, being able to play a token, go down to 2 life, and have a shield of 5. Our 5 health base in our shield area, rather. Another Wing Gundam. Yeah, if he's got the hero. Oh, he does have the hero. And this is pretty tough. So they could attack into our Wing Gundam and trade with it, and be able to get the breach still, as far as we know. But they're going to just attack into the Zaku 2. Just because they're higher up in health, and they don't really care about that trade. And we're down to 1 health, and they play another Zaku 2. This is going to look pretty rough for us. 2 health for us. I mean, we could trade with their Wing Gundam and get rid of their base. But after that, we don't really have much else. We're going to scoop it up. We've got a pilot, a command, and another pilot in our life, but no real Gundam to kind of put on board. So that's it for that one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do appreciate it. Thank you to Nicky for coming out, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.